Hey guys, this is Sissy Knitting for hooksandneedles2podcast. I'm sorry the way the light is right now. But before I get into projects showing what I'm working on, this is what I finished last time I didn't get to show you. It is the shawl, if I can get it to hang down. And I did the tutorial by Catalina. And I did get me a shawl pin. It's in the shape of a sheep. Like that. It's really pretty. It is I Love This Yarn, Razzle Dazzle by Hobby Lobby. Isn't that gorgeous? What a color. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do the events that are taking place this month. And it is hot as you know what in here. Okay. The events this month for August for Hooks and Needles 2 podcast is the poncho event, where you pick any pattern that you want and you post your finished poncho. There's a blanket event. You can do any size blanket for that event. You pick your own pattern, you post your finished project with it. And then we have an FO for August, where you post your FOs and you get entered for a prize of $5 a pattern for Ravelry. And I think that's all the events going on in it. And also I am Sissy Knitting and Crochet, but most of you know me as Sissy Knitting, and I'm sorry for the crinkling. I finished my corner to corner baby blanket. It is for preemie, or a little bit bigger than a preemie, probably preemie, the way it folds up like that. But it's really cute. Okay. And I'll put that back in here. I've got 2 blankets done so far. I've got one for a really small preemie, and I've got one for not a large preemie, but right in the middle. And I started another granny square blanket, and I am going into my whips now. This might be a little bit unorganized, but just bear with me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm using Red Heart, Super Saver color, yellow, and Karen 1-pounder green. This is more like a pea green than what it's showing up. It's really bright. I'm using it, and don't worry, I am washing it in if I can talk, Scarlett's washing powders. It'll soften up the yarn. Oh, I'm having a little bit of allergy problem. And I did start another corner to corner granny square blanket, and this one should be for full term baby. I am using Zebra by Red Heart, Super Saver multicolors, and With Love by Red Heart, and this is called, I had to buy a new skein of it. What's it called? Boysenberry. And this is, what's Red Heart, or is it, I can't remember. Anyways, this is a little bit like a navy blue. I'm going to use this with that yellow color thing. So that's the 2 blankets I'm working on. I'm sorry for my throat. Let me put this back in here. And then I'm working on a granny square shawl. If I can figure out where my end's at. Oh, there it is. And this is Karen Party. I can't remember the colorway of the name, but it is a gray with sparkle. And this is going to go up in for sale. So I'm working on it. Haven't started my poncho yet, but I'm going to make Scarlett a baby poncho. And I'm going to do with it pinks and blues, because she loves pink and blue. And I do have her little fluffy blanket. I'm thinking about making it and putting it up when she's bigger where she ain't putting everything in her mouth. And I did make 2 project bags. I've made more, but some of them were gifts and I already sent them out. This is the smallest one I've made. I figured a scarf or a baby hat, something small, because this, I mean, it's just really, really small. Or you put your knit and straight needles in it and just lay it down. It's really cute. Little teddy bears on it. It's a small, small bag. And then I made a cat bag. And this is how you know your thread's going really loose or it's not doing so good. And I learned my lessons on that because you can see it sticking up. So I kept this one for me because I messed up on it with the thread, and I don't want to take it apart. So I figured once it goes down, or if it starts coming apart, I can fix it myself. But it is upside down. I messed up, but I finally learned how to fix these up straight with this pattern, and it's so cute. I love the cat bag. It kind of reminds me of the Ariska cats. Put that up there. And I have not worked on this ruffle thing in my Poor Girl project bag, the funny form bag. I've not touched my Who and Around socks at all by Chicken Soup. This is my own creation bag. It is called Cat Lovers bag, and I lined it with purple, and I am knitting a hitchhiker pattern that I started. I had to rip back because I got the Linus and the hitchhiker confused. I don't know how I did that, so I had to rip all of it back because it started looking more like half a hitchhiker and half a Linus. Didn't look right, so I had to rip back on it, but it will get done. This is in hibernation for right now, and so is my Linus, and I'll get to that in a minute. And some other stuff's on it. Excuse me. Well, this one got ripped back all the way because I kept messing up. So I haven't restarted the Linus, but I will. Now I'm debating to do that when I'm not doing the hitchhiker. And I am doing that project in my froggy bag that I won from Chicken Soup. I love this thing, it's so cool. And see, blankets. The projects I am working on, what I wanted to start was the poncho, and haven't started it yet. So some of these are in hibernation and stuff, so I'm sorry it took so long to do a video. We went on vacation last week. We went to the beach, so I didn't really get much crocheting done then. And everything's like, ooh, I need to do this, ooh, I need to do that. Cast on, Elitis, whatever, it has hit me this week. And it's like, ooh, I gotta get all these blankets done. I've gotta get her birthday gift done. Plus, I'm gonna be an aunt again. My cousin, we're like sisters. She's having a little girl, and she's doing December. So I've gotta do another blanket. And plus, my other cousin, she's having a baby. I don't know when she's due, but I never see her and we're not that close, so I don't know if I'll make anything for her or not. I know that sounded mean, but, you know. But, I believe that is it for this week. I'm sorry it's short. Last week it was a little bit longer. Don't forget to check out the events for the poncho and the blanket that's going along in August for Hooks&Needles2podcast, and the FO where you finish your projects. I know my thing is freeze there. I hope it don't do it in the video. Where you win a $5 pattern. It will also be in the Facebook group along with the Ravelry group. All this that I'm saying, and the video will be linked to the Facebook group and the Ravelry group. But I hope you have a wonderful week. Again, I'm sorry it's so short. And I will also link tutorials that I'm using for my projects. I'm also going to link the tutorial I'm going to do for the poncho that I'm wanting to make scarlet and the little hat I want to make her. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Like I said, I will see you crafters later. Have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye, guys.